Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to the video. It's a double upload. Today we got some fun things to talk about. We're starting it off with the Overwatch League. Yes, a spot is worth $60 million going into Season 2. Yeah, 60 million guys, that's a ton. We're going to be talking about whether or not it is worth it to buy in, how many teams do I think will buy in for Season 2, and plenty more. Then second, we're going to be covering KINGmykl, the Houston Outlaws. Finally, it's officially been announced. I don't know if they were trying to hide it or not, but everybody is known for a very long time. Anyways, I'm going to cover that situation, give my opinion on it, and how I think the Outlaws will do. Then we will cover every other little piece of news that has come out today or yesterday. Alright, now let's start this video off talking about the Overwatch League expansion spots for next season. They're expected to go between $30 million to $60 million. That's absolutely insane because if you think about it, Season 1 spots cost $20 million. And when Blizzard was trying to sell those spots, everyone thought they were absolutely insane. There's no way they can sell a lot of spots for $20 million. Well, they ended up selling 12 of them. And now they're looking to sell for 30 to 60 million. That's honestly an absurd amount of money, guys. But in this recent report by Jacob Wolf and ESPN, it seems like they're saying it's kind of worth it and maybe even more. So let's go ahead and jump into this article and see what they had to say. Activision Blizzard will price expansion slots for the Overwatch League between 30 million and 60 million. As the company continues to negotiate with prospective buyers. Sources familiar with discussions for those spots told ESPN. The exact price for each slot will depend on several factors. Among the factors are general population of the area where the team would be based, and the number of players who play Overwatch within that region, sources said. Additionally, if a single market has multiple interested buyers, the price is subject to being raised as those suitors bid against one another, according to sources. The 12 franchises taking part in the inaugural season of Overwatch League, which began in January, paid $20 million each to Activision Blizzard for those franchise spots, which were sold in summer and fall of 2017. The increase is in line with a number of factors, including a significant spike in quoted evaluations of esports organizations, particularly those who have franchise slots in both the Overwatch League and North American League of Legends Championship Series. Last summer, top North American esports organizations such as Cloud9 and Immortals were valued between $100 million and $140 million, and some organizations are now valued at around $160 million to $200 million, according to sources. Activision Blizzard will hope to sell anywhere from 4 to 6 expansion slots in the next season, with targets in North America and international cities, sources said. Several organizations both endemic and not endemic to esports who did not buy in last year have a fear of missing out on being included in the top franchise esports leagues. In 2017, some potential buyers thought an unprecedented $20 million buy-in price, the highest among all esports leagues, was too large a financial commitment to a product that did not exist. That feeling has reportedly now changed. The Overwatch League has run for 3 stages so far from January to May, and the product has averaged around 80,000 to 170,000 concurrent viewers on its English language Twitch broadcast, according to Twitch Tracker. Opening day of the Overwatch League drew in more than 400,000 viewers. As for sales, the Overwatch League has gained close to 150 million in sponsorships and broadcasting right deals. According to league sources, among those is a 2-year $90 million Twitch deal, a multi-$17 million HP Omen deal, and a multi-$10 million Intel contract as previously reported by ESPN. Current Overwatch League ownership includes New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft, Denver Nuggets and Los Angeles Rams Stan Kroenke, Philadelphia Flyers parent group Comcast Spectator, and Sterling VC, the sister company of New York Mets, Cloud9, Team Envy, Immortals, Misfits, NRG Esports, and Optic Gaming hold spots also. Really awesome article, a great read, and it is exciting to know that the Overwatch League has been so successful. After reading this, I don't know, I feel very optimistic for some reason. I think it'll be no problem for the Overwatch League to sell 6 slots. I mean, let's be honest, nobody really thought the Overwatch League would have concurrent 100k plus viewers during the middle of Stage 3 when we're watching the Shanghai Dragons take on the freaking, I don't know, Philadelphia Fusion or some random team. Like, it's actually incredible how well it's done. And everything about the league has been great. The games are amazing, the production is awesome, the casters are killing it, the analysts are killing it. And it would make sense for those organizations or whoever was interested in buying a slot in Season 1 for $20 million didn't go in because they thought it was a little bit risky, they're probably wanting to get in on season 2 now before it gets too expensive for season 3 or 4. Because if the price increases this much after some success in season 1, after season 2 ends up being successful, it's going to go up even more. So right now would be the best time to get in without having much risk. And trust me guys, I know a lot of organizations that were trying to get into the league but were kind of on the fence and just didn't know if they should do it or not. I really do think a lot of them are going to be trying to get in now. And then if you consider these outside organizations like Robert Kraft, Stan Kroenke, these non-endemic orgs, they're going to be spreading to their rich buddies who own other teams in, NBA, NFL. Hey, you should invest in this. It's going great for us. We're really excited. Money is flowing in, and their buddies are going to try to get in too. Because these guys are smart. Robert Kraft knows if he gets more people in the league, the more money he will make. The more revenue share that goes up, the more investors Blizzard can get, the more investors he can get. It's literally a money pit if you're in it. And that's just looking at North America. You start looking at Europe, Asia, all these rich people are going to be wanting to get in. I know a couple teams from Southeast Asia, China, and Korea last year that really wanted to get in, but they didn't get in because they wanted spots in Asia, and Blizzard was kind of limited in the league to only North American spots, with one from China, one from Korea, and then the rest being in NA. So if Overwatch League decides they want to expand outside to international cities, which ESPN did report, dude, like 10 teams could join, 12 if they really wanted. I think Blizzard could sell that many. So overall, the Overwatch League is doing great. I'm super excited for the future. Great report from ESPN. And that's pretty much it for this topic. I'm going to wrap it up. Let's move on to the next one, which is the Houston Outlaws and KINGmykl. We covered this about, a month ago when Slasher leaked it. I mean, everybody kind of knew at this point that KINGmykl was going to be joining the Outlaws. It was pretty obvious. He's been in their dugout, he's been in their videos, he's been everywhere with them. Not exactly sure what they've been waiting for. Maybe they wanted to give KINGmykl some type of trial process. That's why he was spending so much time with them. That's probably my best guess as to what was going on. Other than that, who knows? Could be anything. Anyways, doesn't matter. This is what they announced on Twitter today. Please give a warm welcome to the newest Outlaws coach, KINGmykl. Up the ante. So first and foremost, congratulations to KINGmykl, congratulations to Houston Outlaws. It's always good to add to your arsenal of coaches. No matter what, you can't have enough people helping your team trying to win, especially adding somebody like KINGmykl who does have experience in esports, specifically in Overwatch as a player, as a coach. Plus, he also coached a lot of these players on the USA team, so it sounds like a really good fit. I know I talked a lot of smack about KINGmykl when he was on the Dallas Fuel. At the end of the day, yeah, some of it was out of his control, and he really did have a tough job with the Dallas Fuel. But he did have some things that were in his control, and it didn't seem like he was really that hard coach they needed. He was more of a friend, and just it spiraled out of control, and clearly KINGmykl didn't do the best he could have done. I mean, he didn't even do a good job in my opinion. But I also have to consider the things he did for that organization prior to the Overwatch League when they were envious. They had a pretty decent run in Apex. They destroyed North American contenders. Then he also had a really good run with Team USA in the World Cup. They were honestly the only team that came kind of close to beating Korea, which again ties into the fact that he has experience with those players. This is the best fit for KINGmykl in the Overwatch League right now. It's more of a quiet position. He's not the head coach, not at the forefront of the organization. Houston Outlaws are performing a lot better than the Dallas Fuel. So if he can just keep a low profile and prove within that organization that he is worth his value, then he should be fine. And I'm definitely excited to see what the Houston Outlaws can do moving into this next stage and meta. They've got an okay shot at making the playoffs. I'm going to cover all of that tomorrow to continue the series that I did earlier today. Can the Houston Outlaws make the playoffs? We'll be talking about everything and anything Houston Outlaws going into stage 4. And that's pretty much it for KINGmykl, the Houston Outlaws. Congratulations one last time. And now let's move on to the next thing, which is the Florida Mayhem. They have also picked up another coach, or in this case, analyst. They tweeted this out today. The Florida Mayhem family continues to grow. Please welcome our new analyst at Yeah. Now, if you guys don't know who Yeah is, he helped build the San Francisco NRG Esports Contenders roster for North America. They had a decent run in Contenders Season 1. They auto-qualified for Season 2. And I think he did a good job building that roster. Now he's on to the Florida Mayhem, who could definitely use more help coaching-wise. Because going into the league, they only had one coach, which was Mineral, who is now taking a break because he is so burnt out for being the only coach during Stage 1 and 2. They picked up Ryder before Stage 3, who is now taking over the duties of head coaching while Mineral takes a break, and now they picked up Yeah as an analyst, so they need to keep adding coaches to their arsenal. That will only help them improve. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Florida Mayhem. Congratulations to them, and yeah.